Thus says Yahweh of armies. Haggai chapter 1, verse 2. There are a few Bugs Bunny episodes where he says, "No one needs to tell me to shut up. I know when I should shut up. I'm not one of those that keeps talking and talking and doesn't know when to shut my yap. You don't need to tell me that." This goes on for a while in the cartoon, and one cannot help but laugh, simply because he is talking incessantly and doing the exact opposite of what he is claiming he does not do. I have used that at times in humorous situations. It shows human nature, and so it is that we talk more than we listen, and there are those individuals who just have to talk and have no regard for those to whom they are talking at. It isn't they are talking to the other person, they are talking at them. Talking to someone means that not only do you speak, but you also let them talk and you listen. But human nature being what it is, talking at people is more common than talking to people, and done far more than actually listening to what others have to say. Because while one might give the other person a chance to say what they have to say, actually listening, now that is a lost art. Truth be told, that what passes these days as listening is simply as brief a pause in our discourse as we can stand before we launch again into what we think and never speak to what the other person has said. We are more intent on getting our point across because we are convinced that we are right and everyone else is wrong. So we do not really listen. We do not really consider the other person's point of view. Now, in some situations, this may not be all that big of a deal. Still, when one does such in small things that are of no real consequence, it can seep into areas that are of a bigger deal, and in situations where actually listening to the other person is critical to what is being said. If you do not listen to your teacher, your boss, your parents, and of course this never happens, your pastor, whom you do listen to reverently, intently, and with all due diligence, what happens? Maybe you miss an assignment that is coming due, or an important aspect of a class subject. You may miss hearing something your boss needs you to do and do first and immediately, and because you did not listen, the work does not get done, and you suffer for it. Naturally, this happens when we do not or did not listen to our parents, and having so failed, depending upon the seriousness of what they told us, the punishment could range, and most likely did range, from little to really big. I have every confidence in the world that in some form or another, your parents or teachers, or even your boss said to you, "Will you just shut up and listen?"